Daedalus Young's Flosstube, take 2. Hello everyone and welcome to Daedalus Young's Flosstube. It's a brand new series on a brand new channel. So I haven't really got all that much to show you, but as it's the first episode, I thought I'd probably best start off introducing myself. So I am Daedalus Young, and this is actually not my first channel, it's my second channel. My first channel, which is simply called Daedalus Young. On there I've got videos about making music, working with electronics. I've done some games in the past as well, but I've sort of moved away from that just because the production time for one episode is so long. So I thought I start a second channel because recently I've gotten into cross-stitching. So I'm thinking that sort of a content doesn't really fit on my first channel. I've got a lot of subscribers there that probably aren't very interested in what I will be talking about on this channel. If they are interested, of course, they're welcome to come and join this channel and subscribe here as well. But I thought just to keep things separate, I will start a second channel just for my Flosstube, just for my cross-stitching projects. So now why did I start cross-stitching? Well, the thing is, I currently work nights, and I get the last bus into work, and that takes me there for about an hour and a half before my shift starts. So I'm just sitting there upstairs in the canteen, and I've just got nothing to do for an hour and a half. So I thought I need to have something to do. Now, it just happened that I was looking at embroidery hoops for a completely different project, but just looking at the hoops and doing some research where to get the best ones or the larger ones or what sizes are available. That got me diving into the rabbit hole that's known as cross-stitching and Flosstube. And that gave me an idea, like, well, I'm waiting for an hour and a half before work anyway, and I've got nothing to do. Why don't I bring in a little cross-stitch project? So actually I've got something to do, and I'm not completely bored before my shift starts. And so I ordered this project to begin with. It's a small kit. It's the Dimensions Cute Kitty. It comes with these instructions. This is on 11 count Ada, and as you can see, it is fairly small. It's only got 4 colors. Actually, I found it interesting because all the white bits, you don't stitch them, they just have the Ada shining through. Now, I'm a complete beginner, so I don't know anything about this. But my question is that fairly common? Do you, if you've got the same color as the Ada you're using, do you just leave the color out? I mean, this project, it just simply shows do not stitch anywhere there. But what if I would get another color Ada and restitch this? Then I would have a weird colored kitten. Anyway, so I got this project. First of all, because it's very simple. It's aimed at children. I mean, if the instructions tell me to have an adult help me, then you know what sort of level you're at. And second of all, it's a cute little kit. It's got a cat on it, and it sort of reminds me of my own cat, Lily. So I thought that'd be a fun thing to do, just to try, see if I would actually like cross-stitching. So as you can see, it is finished. It's a fairly simple project. It's got just full stitches and some back stitching. But it's still a little bit dirty. You can see where it's sat in the hoop, and it's got creases and folds where there shouldn't be. And that's simply because I haven't found a competent adult yet to help me with that. So that's why that's like that. Took me about 3 weeks to stitch this. Now, you finish laughing yet? Because about 1.5 weeks of that time I was actually off sick and didn't do any work on this. And the other week and a half, like I said, I only stitch while I'm waiting before work starts. So I only stitch about 1 hour a day, and that's 5 days a week. So when I say it took me 3 weeks, that's actually about 7 hours work, which I know is still fairly ridiculous for such a small piece, but I'm also sat up there with my colleagues and we have a little bit of a chat, so I'm not stitching full time. But it doesn't matter, because it's just a project for me to pass the time. Now that one is finished, so I ordered a second one. And the second one I ordered is the Jen Lin kitty. Similar theme, but instead of 11 count, this is 14 count. It's got a few more colors and it has some quarter stitches as well. So this is a little bit more advanced than the previous one. However, it also still tells me to get an adult to help me finish off once I'm done with all the stitches. You can see some of these quarter stitches, particularly around the paws there. This one is actually nearly finished now. I've only got the eyes to do and then the back stitching. Back stitching is done in 2 colors in this one, both in black as well as in the pink color. I reckon that would take me about 1 or 2 more days work, so that's 1 or 2 hours. And then that is finished as well. And I haven't actually got any other projects yet, but I have ordered 4 more. So out of those 4, only 2 have cats on. So that's an improvement as well. And the other 2, well, one of them is a birthday present, so I can't really tell you anything about it yet, and I can't show it to you just yet, just in case she might be watching my videos, which I doubt, but you know, you never know. And then there's one that has got a beautiful woman on it. Obviously, I work nights in a warehouse, and I work with a lot of handsome, manly, well, okay, not handsome, a lot of men. And while by now they have accepted me doing some cross-stitching, they're still asking me why I'm cross-stitching cats. So I thought I'll find a project to work on that's a little bit more tailored to their interests. Not saying I'm not interested in beautiful women, I am, but I do enjoy cross-stitching other things. So that's all that I've got at the moment. I would like to stress once again that I am a complete beginner. I have done cross-stitching when I was a little boy, but you know that you can't really count it as serious work. So yeah, I consider myself a complete beginner in this. I have been watching a lot of Flosstube and reading blogs and following some of the more advanced people out there, and I can tell they've got these massive projects and they're absolutely stunning, and I'm nowhere near that level. So any help and advice, of course, you feel free to leave any comments in the comment section down below. So that's it for this first episode. As soon as I get my next few projects in the post, which might take a while, but probably like 2 or 3 weeks, because they're all coming from China. I will make another update video. I have no idea about how much videos I'm gonna make about this or what frequency, so just bear with me and we'll just go from here. We'll see whatever happens. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, do like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.